Are you tired of all of those boring UIs? Don't you ever wish that there was more interesting UIs? Well, today I've got just the pack for you. Now this add-on is called Colorful Containers, created by RSC Builds. And honestly, this might be one of my favorite UI packs that I might be using in future videos, because it does give you a lot of really cool UIs. So for example, if you look at the brewing stand, this is now what the brewing stand looks like. And I just like how all these inventories look. They look really good, really clean, and definitely worth getting if you want to spice up your UIs. There's also a dark mode that you can get for this, and I'm going to be going over that at the end of the video just to show you what that looks like. Now before we get into all these containers and GUIs, let me go and open up my inventory, because this is now what the inventory now looks like. It looks a lot closer to how it does on console edition, and I just like to look at this quite a bit. And now without any further ado, let's go ahead and get right into the GUIs. And to begin with, we have our new crafting table UI, and just look at this, look how clean it looks. We got a hammer over here, we got nails everywhere, we got a saw, so it is closely resembling what the top of the crafting table looks like, which in return gives you a really nice look. Then we have our cartography table. This one has like some planks in the background. We also got an animated compass, which is facing northeast. And then down here is where your map would go, obviously. Next one is the anvil. This one has, it looks like a sword down there. Is that a sword? I really have no clue what that would be. But we also got a hammer up here as well. And as I showed you earlier in the video, this is now the brewing stand. This is what the blast furnace looks like. So it's like the inside of a furnace. This is what the smoker looks like. He added a fork and a knife to make it look like you're ready to eat the meat. Then we have the furnace. And then we have our double chest and regular chest, kind of resembling the inside of the chest. This is what the barrel now looks like. And then we have our ender chest. I'm definitely a big fan of this, because it has that nice little animated eye. So when you're opening it, it looks around. But I'm not sure if it'll look around again. Maybe it'll take a little bit of time for it to do so. But just to look at this UI, it's just so clean. Then this is our shulker box. Our stone cutter is going to look like this. So you got that saw blade right in the background. That's a nice touch. Really nice touch. We have our grindstone, which looks exactly like the grindstone. We got the dispenser. I like the fact that they put a redstone wiring, because you know when you're making a dispenser, it is activated by redstone. And then we also got our bow right over here, because you know when you're crafting a dispenser, you have a bow. This is what our dropper looks like. So we got our redstone yet again. Our items all are inside of here. Then they get pushed by this piston, they get pushed down, then they get pushed out. We have our enchantment table. I also like that nice little portal effect right there. Looks really hypnotizing, really hypnotic. Wait, what did I talk about again? Oh yes, the enchantment table. We also got the nice little book right in the middle, and then we have our slot where the lapis would go. Then we have our loom. Now this is going to closely resemble what the top of the loom looks like. And finally we have the item hopper. And has it always been called the item hopper? I could have sworn it's always just been called hopper. Maybe I'm just imagining things. But your items would come inside here. They would get funneled all the way through here. Then they get funneled out. When you're activating dark mode, it's not a separate pack. It's part of the same pack. So you click on the gear icon. Then you got vanilla colors, which was the one that we were looking at. Also known as light mode. Then we have dark mode. I prefer dark mode over anything else, because it doesn't put strain on your eyes. It's just, you know, dark mode. Now when you're going through all these different UIs, the only thing that really changes is your inventory. Instead of being white, it becomes like a grayed out version. So the GUIs themselves, they do not change, only the inventory does. But I think it would be pretty nice if there was like darker variations of these within dark mode. Like if you open up a chest, then this should be maybe like a darker brown. Maybe this could be like a darker gray. I think that would be a really cool little idea. And maybe for the brewing stand, this can also be a little bit darker as well. That's basically it for everything that this pack does offer us. If you do want to get this, then there will be a link down below in the description. If you enjoyed today's video, then please consider leaving a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and I will catch you next time. Goodbye!